1, 2.
When it rains, it snores.
Like a rare breed, a breath of fresh air, you can see me. People stand up just to greet me. Role model kids wanna be me.
All about the
Listen
risk.
now, later you'll
If
believe
anyone
me.
pays
Got you
taxes,
under my
instant
spell, the
ban.
whole thing was easy. I just come and wink my eye like a genie. Crown on, yellow peasant can
We're
king
all
me.
gonna die. Fuck
That is
semantics.
really not
Fuck
modification.
taxes. Revolt. Revolt, everybody. Hello and welcome, everyone, to Nickel City X-Wing. Before we get started, let me say thank you to Snipes, Sylve, Net John, Michael Upton, and Pim for those 5 gifted subs. We have got a banger. It's a Will vs. Will matchup of the champions. Pistache? Gonna call him P. P, thank you for the follow. Screen is game 2, Sean? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Game 1. Chance. We're gonna find out who the best William is tonight. They've already started. We're already going. This is a match between the KDB and the Ascendancy. Let me see if I can figure out what this series is at. It is 1-1. I do believe Dread Champ, captain of the Ascendancy, is playing right now as well. Betting is open. This is a chance engagement. Scum versus, not Scum. Empire. I got $1 an hour cost of living increase. Is that something? Is that something that happens? People get that? You got that in Florida? Call me jealous. I do believe this is the last day for Nichols. In the month of September. Imagine the Red Bomber here is going to have to barrel roll. J-Man says, "Let's go, my captain." I bet their captain is Will. Of course, root for Scoots in the building. Rack, of course. Just gonna reinforce like the coward he is. Turn 0, pretty sweet for Rack. I don't know. Rack does have Vader and Death Troopers. So that's pretty nice. I'd say get your bets in because it feels like we're gonna be, having some pretty big combat in round 2. The Raconteur is the finest pilot in X-Wing. Decimators are fun. I'll give you that. I think Death Trooper... Well, okay. I prefer Death Troopers to Darth Vader. You all know that Sloane is my least favorite card in the game, and thankfully it's pretty much out of the game at this point. I do think that Darth Vader should either be reworked to range 0 to 1 or just not a thing. I don't like it. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's cool. Death Troopers. So many ships stress themselves now that like I think Death Troopers value is very high. So I do wish it was a little more expensive. Vader crew is very BS. Anything that's perfect information auto damage feels bad. Yeah. And the cost came down. Yeah, exactly. It's just so many ships work on stress now. Like stress is just like a natural part of the game you take a lot of. I don't like Vader crew. I just don't think it's a good card. By good card, I mean like good for the game card. Like I just don't think it's like a especially when you can put like an agile gunner on the rack as well. Like it just never misses, right? Like it's basically a jam, but like an enhanced jam. It's the enhanced jamming suite we've been talking about. Maybe if it was like an action, maybe if you like didn't perform an action in your action step, you could do it. But like, I just don't see how that's a good card. And there we go. Look at that. We get the first Deathfire launch. Did I say launch? I sure did. And I stand by it. Seaver gonna go ahead and lock. It's interesting. Bosk is gonna trigger feedback ping. And Reimer should get a target lock. And like we all expected, that is going to be a barrel roll for Bosk, who does have expert handling instead of Dead Man's. I think I probably would have liked to see Dead Man's here, but of course, Will couldn't have known what he was flying against, so. Oh, countdown, no! Desi, thank you so much. Yes, Desi, hop in. Never punished, though. We'll just have to take a stress. No big deal. The biggest deal here is no shot. Reimer, just going to do the thing. And Reimer is absolutely going to move that lock with feedback ping. Reimer is saying, you know what? You keep giving me shit. I'm going to keep taking it. Will Scott fan club has arrived. I think the Will Scott fan club is pretty much everybody. Never really met anyone who's like, I'm not a fan. I guess I'm a little surprised that old T's just gonna stay there and take it, but Chirnu using Dauntless to take a reinforce. Tomax now will get to move forward. You clearly haven't met Scott's romantic partners. If you haven't met those, not a fan of him. I've met 2 of his romantic partners at this point. Tomax will lock Old T. I mean, 3 if you count Aaron. And Fenrir out. I think you just stay there if you're Fenrir out. I think that's range 1, and I think you're going to both be in arc. I think that's pretty good. Although the Vader's absolutely going to happen to Fenrir, so you're going to fucking lose your focus. But I think you're okay with that at this point. I think you take the focus so that you... See, I don't know if I would do that. I don't know if I would barrel roll because it's going to possibly put you in range of other shots. Oh, and it catches Fen. The worst. What a bomb. So Chirnu a shield. The crit on Fen is a loose stabilizer. The crit on Old T is a structural damage. Yeah, that is bad. I think some of us would call that bad in our parlance.
Yeah. For 1 shield on rack, that's really bad.
Yes.
I'm on fire, so I'm gonna hide like a coward for a little bit. Greg will be pleased to see me acting like the coward that I am.
Vader into Old T. Now, I don't understand that at all. Why would you not do that into Fen? Suboptimal is a great way to put it. All right, so Fen, 5 dice. And you can Fearless and Focus for 4.
Good Predator.
And Predator, and you can just get a full swing about it. That's pretty good. You do get a crit into Rear Admiral Chirnu's hull. And that crit is going to be a damaged engine.
Rack cares too much.
Old T can take the range 0. Okay, crit. Gonna get a crit through. A structural damage. No!
Oh no, my range.
Not a
attack.
structural damage. This is gonna be 3 dice for Dirge. Keep in mind, Dirge has Bullseye, so that Reinforce won't be able to do anything. Hit crit, that's all going into rack. And it's a hull breach. Oh, where's that hull breach earlier? That is half points on rack. Venge of the Rack. I assume this is going to be in the Fen. Well, going range 0. 2 into Old T. Old T, does Concordia work at 0? I don't think so, right? Attack range is 1, so no. Old T down to 2, that's half on Old T. Tomax. Bringing out 3, so this has got to be a Mag Pulse. No hits there. Gonna spend the lock. Only one. OT rolling 2. Looking for an evade. Gets it. Bosk now has bullseye on a few different ships. Gonna go into Deathfire. Oh, hello.
But
Oh, hello. Does he? Yes, he is. He's gonna make it 2 instead of thing that is half on Deathfire. Jesus Christ, Desi, it's a bloodbath.
you know you look like Bloodbath for game 1.
Nick, thank you so much for the resub. All right, now this is Reimer. Reimer does have a homing torpedo. So the choice now becomes take a crit, and he's gonna Beskar it. So he just kind of negates the whole homing torpedo there. It's pretty funny.
Can't shoot the torpedoes at range 3. Dual T.
Was it range 2 to ulti?
It's range 3 dual T.
Oh, you can't do that.
Max is struggling to get one hit over here.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh,
Tell me something went wrong there.
Yeah, tell me we're
Tell me,
cheating.
tell me
wait,
we have
no.
to go back and redo that attack, please.
No, it's Reimer. Okay. I was wondering why you were able to do the homing torpedo. Well, listen, I wasn't wondering. Desi was co-hosting, right? And he was like, you can't do 0 to 2. And I was like, oh, well, that's true. The card says 1 to 2. And then I just noticed it's on Reimer. So really, this is Desi's fault.
Okay, fair enough.
So, Desi, next time
Oh,
you
it's
try
Reimer.
and sewer me to my
Reimer.
face. Yeah, it's Reimer.
Well, no one
And
in
then,
chat.
and then did Seaver get the kill
Being an
shot?
idiot, so
I think Seaver got a kill shot in.
he did get a kill shot.
God damn.
Like Deathfire is gonna launch his one bomb and then die.
It was a really good bomb, too.
Yeah, it was a good bomb. And it looked like Haigwood was like just gonna wreck these fangs, and then yeah, Tomax rolled nothing.
Countdown
Which
can't
Grant-
shoot on the debris. So who would you rather be coming out of that round, Desi?
Probably the sexy Will, not handsome Will.
Oh god, they're both sexy though.
Well, one's handsome Will, one's sexy Will.
See, I've started calling one of them Gumbo Will.
Is that the sexy Will?
Yeah, Gumbo Will is sexy Will.
Hey, Gumbo Will.
Does anyone know what OTPs stand for?
One Trick Pony?
My phone is asking me auto delete OTPs after 24 hours. OTPs meaning Android phone. One-time password. Oh yeah, you guys got it in chat. Nice work. Yes, delete those. One is a Tinder god, the other a Hinge himbo. Getting that much on rack and eliminating a bomber is crazy work. That is some good shit, as they say. Well, that engage did not go like I anticipated. I don't think I was expecting that much bloodshed. Colfax. Cold hard fish sticks. He's a fish who likes his sticks. He's a fish stick. Fish stick? Do you like fish sticks? Does he? Does he? Does he? Did you disappear?
Did I disappear?
Yeah, you disappeared. I asked
Did
you a
I?
very important question.
Oh, I was responding. I might need a new headset.
You know what you should do? You should buy a new headset with all that milk money.
Yes, that's what working for a grocery store gives you.
Yeah,
Money.
milk money. You ever thought about finding a new job?
Not really.
Maybe one of your government liquor houses?
Well, that would be interesting. But no.
Rack is going to drop a seismic, and I think this is purely for feedback ping.
Yeah, it's not going to hit anything. Makes you wonder if I'm actually on a 5K. Just try to shoot like old T on its way out.
And I'm going to drop a bomblet so no one can move too fast. We know Fenn's going straight.
I mean, probably going straight.
Mando optics into Tomax. And Mando optics into Reimer.
I just wonder if Fen is going straight, because if he's going straight, he's probably going to fly past Reimer.
Well, I assume it's going to be like a straight boost situation.
Possibly.
And Sivor knows that countdown's about to be up his dick.
Or Boscus, I think. Countdown shoots Boscus instead of Seymour. Oh, Reimer's staying close.
I think that probably means that Rack is just trying to go one forward.
That'd be my guess.
Purposely bump.
If he stays there, he won't be able to get past Rack unless he does like a 4 straight and still won't be able to take an action because of Death Troopers.
Yeah.
No feedback ping on Bosk.
I don't think Bosk is the target here. I think this is the best laid trap for Fen Rao.
Either Fen or Ulti.
Two forward. Clear stress. And going to...
It's Dauntless. The repair, it looks like.
Yeah, you got Dauntless that
Yep.
fix. Yeah. Fixes
All
whole
reason worth
reach.
more than reinforce.
Yeah.
Oh, does clear, but does bump.
And won't be able to get rid of their stress if they had one, right?
Correct. But LT doesn't have stress.
Now he does.
Now they do.
Dirge.
Just looks like they're doing a one bank. Oh, is doing the feedback ping.
Yep.
Won't be able to fit a boost unless they boost left, maybe.
Yeah, Dirge could boost left and maybe put a little pressure on countdown, but it doesn't seem likely.
I don't know if
That
they
is-
clear Bosk though.
And yeah, Fen is in bad area.
It's just auto damage from Vader time.
Yep. And won't be able to remove the focus from. Oh no, well, I always get confused on what Old T's ability actually is.
Yes, if Showmax has ult T,
I always think Old T needs them in the front as well.
same.
Yeah, this is gonna be Vader. Fen's gotta be.
Yeah, not really worried about the focus on ult T because you got a range 0 shot into him. And then just a homing torpedo.
That is half points on Feneth K. Rao. Feneth K. Rao will have a shot here.
Yeah, you got Bullseye and Rhymer, so let's see Predator.
And he has lock too.
Analog.
So gonna go range 2 into Rhymer. And we'll probably spend the lock, I would assume. 3 hits.
Pretty good.
Rhymer gonna take all 3. That's half points on Rhymer.
Yeah. They're good finish Rhymer off.
The thing is, he's gonna run out of firepower pretty soon here.
Yeah, if both the Fangs go down, then you're down to Countdown versus Dirge, basically.
All right, going range 1 into Old T. And it's just your casual natties, and that's going to be a dead Old T. No, you don't get Concordia, but it doesn't matter. Old T is dead. Simultaneous fire for Old T. Tomax. Gonna take the shot into Fen. Double crits.
Range 2 into a focusless Fang.
Fen with the fuel leak.
Oh, still alive.
Red alert!
Just-
All hands to battle stations.
You just best card that, right? 'Cause
Engage.
why not?
I think he already used one charger. Okay, yeah, he's throwing it away. Ulti will get the range 0 shot into Rhymer. Technically, this could be a kill.
Yeah, 2 crits.
Ooh. Rhymer direct.
Oh,
Old
you got
T
him.
does it. Old T. He will not go quietly into that good night. He will not vanish without a fight.
But he's not gonna go on. He's not gonna survive.
Yeah, he will not go on. He will not survive.
God damn it!
But he'll
But he
still celebrate.
saves the shot from Reimer. He saves that shot.
Yeah. Benrau's pretty happy about that.
Fenrir was ecstatic about that.
Oh, boys! I'm back!
I just clips Bosk. What's range 1 on Seavor? 4v3 or 3v3? So Seavor and doesn't need the focus anyways.
Not sure why he got the reroll. Why did he get the reroll?
Lone Wolf, I'm guessing?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yep.
It's a damaged sensor array into Seavor.
That's not the worst crit. Just have to focus instead of evade now.
And this is going to be a range 1 shot for Bosk.
Oh,
Spends
that's gonna
and
be-
marksmanship. 2 crits going in. I would convert 1, right? Yes.
yeah, just
Hit,
guarantee the
hit,
direct.
crit. So Rack is going to be down to 4. A wounded pilot. That is great news. Because all the Dauntless shit now stops.
I don't think he's gonna bump again unless he really wants to stay where he is currently.
If I'm C4, I'm shooting Rack. You know, absolutely.
Yeah. You have a structural damage. No green dice for you, sir.
Yeah. And they'll each get a point for the center. This is an 11-10 game. One of the bloodiest games I've seen in a while. This is only the 3rd round.
And I got the lists are dead.
I think you kind of almost just ignore Rack. And just, or not ignore Rack, ignore Countdown. And kill Rack.
Oh, yeah. Countdown will
Also-
take too long to kill.
Where the fuck do you think? You know what I think you do? I think you maybe send Bosk like 4 forward, which I think
That would bump Benrau.
okay, then 3. Whatever bumps Rack, so you're like stay there, but you get to focus.
I don't know if if Boss can fit in the gap between Rack and Fenrau going straight.
I don't think so, just because a significant portion of boss space overlaps that corner of Rack.
Yeah.
So I think if you go far enough, it's a bump on Rack.
Go far enough as a bump on Rack, but then you would end up behind Dirge. Which is probably fine.
I don't think you end up behind Dirge. I think you bump Dirge in the front because there's nowhere else for you to fit.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And then Dirge doesn't have. I don't know what Dirge is going to do. He doesn't
And you fit
have.
the 2 Talon right, or does that bump Tomax?
That
I think it
probably
bumps
bumps Tomax. And I would assume Tomax is going to lay down a bomb generator.
That seems possible. So either you want 1 bank Dirge and go after Countdown, or you probably just do like a 5k.
Yeah, here's the only thing. If you do a 5K, I just don't think you get a shot that's worth having.
Not this turn. But it puts you behind Tomax so you can follow him next turn.
Now, the 2 Talon left, I think is good, but also you risk Countdown coming up and just whacking you.
And then you also have that asteroid in front of you.
Yeah, but I think you'll be far back enough where you can bank out of that.
That's true.
Rack again, gonna try and feedback ping. And we're gonna get another bomb drop here from ya boy. trying to cover all the space they can.
Or Tomas can fit a 5K. I think you can fit a 5K.
Yeah, I think Tomax could get a 5K if he wanted. Seavor, I like this from Seavor. That is, I don't think he got far enough to block, but potentially.
Like if can't go in the opposite direction.
Interesting.
I just barrel roll here.
That is exactly what Countdown is going to do. Barrel rolls out.
Nice moves there. I don't think Boss is gonna have a shot there. And I don't think Vrax's getting shot this turn. Saver doesn't have a shot. Fenrir might have a range 0 shot.
And now he's going to have to roll from wounded. Or Rack does, and that's a double stressed Rack.
Yeah, but Fenrir ends up in that arc. Fenrir's just dead.
Oh, he
And-
tried the 3K and
Oh.
it doesn't fit. Maybe
Well-
you meant to do the 5K. Oh, okay, doesn't fit. It's a friendly bump and a friendly damage.
Well, Fenrir's probably going to get 5 on Tomax and kill him.
Fenrir's just never going to be able to clear stress. Oh, boost focus.
Yep.
I mean, Countdown's just going to take 1, though, so, like, what's the point? Fenrir is going to
Vader.
yeah, just take another Vader. Like, this is how Fenrir's gonna die, just never being able to move.
But
All
range
the
1 bullseye.
bomb. All the bombs go off.
So you've got Predator, you've got Fearless.
Predator, Fearless, 5 die into Tomax. Tomax sitting on 5 health. Yeah, this has been bloody fucking crazy bloody.
And these bombers roll 1 evade.
Let's see how Fen rolls first. Fearless and Predator. Hit Predator first. Fearless, only 3. Kind of low. Takes 2. That is half points on Tomax. Tomax now. Range 1 into Fen. Two hits. Fen does get Concordia.
Now that rack.
Rack, 1 hit. Fen gets the evades. So Fen's alive.
Alright, duration a countdown. I don't think he's got countdown. Doesn't have Dirge and Arc, I don't think. No, no Fearless.
So anyway you slice that cake, Countdown takes the shield.
Yep.
Countdown into Seavor.
A little lower than average, but not too bad.
We're going to take another crit. It's the direct.
And-
Down goes Seymour. Boss, no shot.
Cutthroat gets rid of like red, orange tokens, so you can get rid of do the 5k and get rid of stress.
Yep. And they'll each get a point. But I think Fenrau's dead here.
I can't think of a world where Fenrau isn't an Arc of Rack.
Because
Like
Rack,
does it
Rack should just
right?
go one forward again. Bump. No one cares.
I would
There's-
probably do a 2 straight because
I
I
wouldn't.
feel
Why?
like Fenrau probably do. He's probably
You
Fenrau.
want-
I would.
Fenrau
Fenrau's
can't
like-
turn. If Fenrau turns, he's dead. If he goes
Oh,
5
he's still got a
forward,
stabilizer.
yeah.
Oh,
Fenrau's got
he still
nothing.
has- Yeah. Like Dirge is gonna do
Fen
it.
won't
How
ever
long?
be able to remove stress.
The only countdown's plan is.
I mean, really, only thing Fen can do is hope Tomax moves first, and then like 3 forward focus boost or boost focus with things, and then take the focus off when the evaders, and hope you can live on 2 range 2 shots between Rack and
There is one way.
thing, and there's just no way.
As even before Fenrau even gets to
Yeah,
shoot.
Fen won't even be able to shed the stress, so there's just nothing Fen can do. That is 3 more points coming to Will, who's singing victory. You know, like, what a bloody game, but I think Will has to get some guns on Rack here, like ASAP, faster than ASAP, ASAP Rocky.
Out of bombs though. No more feedback pings.
This is why you need
right.
afterburners on Fen. I mean, it's a very specific use case.
It's like, what do you drop for afterburners? Optics isn't enough.
I've gone all the way forward.
Actually staying stressed.
And Rack staying right there.
If
Finish.
Dirge has range, which he should, Rack probably dies this turn too.
He doesn't have range. Fen does the 5. He can't clear stress. There's just nothing. He's just dead.
If only he had a blue 5 straight.
And Vader will kill Fenrau. Stupid card. Fenrau didn't even take shots to die. Just fucking got Vader to death. Stupid. There goes the shields on Bosk.
Just wanted a countdown. So Rex worth 4 more. So you have to kill Brack and Tomax, or half countdown. Right? Countdown's 2 away from half.
You have to kill Rat, but I don't think you can.
You could with a crit chain. Or if you get 4 from the proton cannon. That's true. Can't get half on countdown because you'll only take 1. So Bosk needs to live so he can shoot. And Dirge needs to kill Rack. And Tomax will imagine won't get shot by Bosk. They could probably barrel roll with Dirge. With Bosk where he is, he's not going to be able to get past Bosk, which is where the bullseye is currently. There we go. And get reinforced against Dirge. Currently doesn't have a shot, I don't believe, into Bosk. He may just want to rotate.
I mean, this is ideal for Dirge.
Mm-hmm.
It would be 4 points, though. I don't think that's enough.
No, you have to kill Rack with 1 shot from Dirge, and then Bosk has to kill Tomax.
It's gonna be real hard to kill Tomax like that.
Range. We've seen weirder range 0 shots.
How did Rack shed 2 stress?
I don't know. I think I would have spent the focus on Bosk.
There's only 1 stress. All right, well, Dirge is going to get the proton cannon into Rack. If you get 4 hits, you get Rack. Okay.
Not the
This
right
is
choice.
interesting. Is it not the right choice? It might be the right choice.
I mean, I guess, but if you're
This
really
is
hoping-
proton cannons. It is proton cannons. They messed it up. All right, hit crit on Tomax. It's a
No, it's
direct. Oh my!
This Bosk is on 1. He's taking 2 shots. 3 shots.
Oh, there it is. Goodbye, Bosk.
Yeah, focus or damage, it wouldn't have mattered. Either way, Bosk is dead.
And that's at I-5, so Bosk won't even get to shoot.
Oh.
I don't think there's any other
Yeah,
shots that need.
countdown. I don't doesn't have dirge at all.
There's nothing else to do. It's 21-17. Will is going to win that game. A 6-round absolute bloodbath of a game.
Yeah, so they pulled the dice stats, and it's not very far off. It's like 2+ versus negative 0.1.
Yeah, it's Will Scott 1.9, and then Will Haigwood negative 0.125. Pretty even dice game. All right, well, let's get the last word with Buster Skyspludger, and we'll be right back with game 2.
And now for the last word with Buster Skyspludger.